What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the notify button, where we're always dropping new Toyota Tacoma content or a 4Runner or two. Yeah, we got that new 2025 4Runner. Psych, I'm just playing with you, but no, this is a nice one right here. We got a nice 4Runner right here. This might be the nicest one that I've seen, knowing this is not the white one that just got sold yesterday down in Salem. But yeah, this is nice. It looks like they got a nice little wrap up here. And before, you know, I've seen some wraps that they tried to do on the Tacomas, you know, in the 2023, when they try to wrap it like a new Pro. But yeah, this looks good. This looks pretty good. It looks interesting. I think it will be maybe a little bit nicer on maybe a different color, but the white and the black looks good. I think they should have did something more with like this hood scoop up here. They could have did a black, but who am I? But yeah, it looks good. This truck looks really good. This one is sold. This is a TRD Pro, so let's just jump into a window sticker and I'll make sure you guys can see this actual price this time, because sometimes you guys aren't seeing the prices and I've just been moving too fast. So 56,000 is how it came, but they added 285s on here, so it looks like they got some type of lift. They got some type of lift, probably like a ready lift, I would assume, to get those 285s up in there, and then they can use that existing Fox suspension. But yeah, you guys, so you guys know that I'm pretty sure it's the 6th generation 4Runner that's going to be unveiled tonight. So this is actually nice to be able to get a nice 4Runner on here before the unveiling of the new one tonight. So yeah, 10 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time, they're supposed to be unveiling. And actually pictures have already been leaked, so I've already seen it. So it looks pretty good. It looks like a Tacoma basically in the front. And what they finally did for the Pro is, you see how this Pro is the color match fender flares here? Well, the new Pro will be black fender flares like they have on the Tacoma. And then like on the off-roads, how you have the black fender overlays or fender flares. So that's interesting. So it's going to be the 2.4 liter turbocharged engine. And as far as we know, it'll still be made in Mexico. I mean, not Mexico, excuse me, Japan. It will not be moving to Mexico anytime soon, as far as we know. So like the Tacoma is made in Mexico. But this is still made in Japan, and this one's sold. So last of the naturally aspirated V6s. And we are at Damian Lillard Toyota out here in McMinnville, Oregon. So yeah, they don't have too many 4Runners here on the lot right now. It looks like they have like 2. So these things are selling, you know, they're selling fast. And we get a lot of them up here in the Pacific Northwest. So this dealership normally has a few. They got a bunch of 24 Tacomas on the lot. Of course, nothing fully loaded, but I wouldn't expect that. So yeah, the last naturally aspirated V6. The new one looks pretty good, so we could talk a little bit about that one. The new one looks pretty good. They still have the window that rolls down in the back. And the Pro looks good, but basically, you know, I don't want to turn this into a pricing video, but you know, there will be a price increase. You know, everything's gone up in 2024, so 2025 will be more expensive. So they got the 285s on here, 7017, and those are the TRD Pro wheels. Those aren't the newest ones, but these are the ones that I like the most. But yeah, what do you guys think about the wrap? The wrap looks good. It looks really good. And we'll go back here. You got the TRD Pro badging on the back. They don't have this 4Runner part blacked out, but you can get that blacked out as well. And they got the little roof rack up top, which actually looks pretty good. It kind of makes the truck look longer. It makes it look bigger with the black up top, and it is lifted. So yeah, it's definitely an eye catcher though, because there was a guy over here looking at he's looking to get a Tundra, I believe, and he was over here. He really couldn't take his eyes off of this one. He really liked this one. I like it too. These 4Runners are nice, and it's always good to see one fixed up and lifted up. See that white one that we seen the other day that just sold? It was only there for less than a week. It was probably there for 4 or 5 days before it finally sold. But if you see one like this, it's definitely going to be sold. You see, when we got here, it was already sold. So I wonder, did they do Did they do the wrap themselves, or where'd they get that done at? Let me know in the comments below. Would you guys be interested in doing something like this to your 4Runner? But yeah, the 2025, you guys, is going to be pretty expensive. I can tell you that much right now. I wasn't really going to talk about too much of it, but you can expect, you know, a few $1,000 increase at least, because that's just how they're doing it. What's going on, y'all? I got the TRD hoodie on today. We're having a pretty good day out here in the Pacific Northwest. It's been kind of rainy on and off, but it looks like it's going to stop for a minute. So I'll just bring you guys inside here so you guys can see those tires, and you can see a tire size, 285 7017. Kind of let you see that Fox suspension up front. Let's just take a look and see if it's open, just in case. It's locked, of course. It's sold, but you're going to have the blind spot monitors there, or the blind spot indicators, and then you're going to have your integrated turn signals there. 100% made in Japan. So yeah, the new 4Runner looks pretty good. You know, it looks pretty good. And I kind of look at it and I'm like, yeah, I definitely like the Tacoma better, I think. But it's interesting now that they got a new generation coming out and stuff, and I've never had a 5th generation 4Runner, so I've been wanting to get one, but I know my time is running out if I'm gonna be able to get a brand new one. So, you know, we still got a while, you know, probably. They're just now unveiling it, so sheesh. I mean, we waited a long time for after they unveiled the Tacoma to get one. So, you know, you'll probably be still looking at, where are we at? You'll probably be looking at still close to a year until this truck actually comes out. So maybe a little sooner. Probably, I would say maybe we might be able to see them around December, maybe. Something like that. You know, that's how they typically like to do these things. But, you know, the Tacoma took a little bit more longer to come out, so we didn't start seeing these things until what? March or something like that? Around March, a little after, yeah, around March 1st is when we kind of started seeing them. Maybe towards the end of February. So I would expect around a similar time frame for these guys to actually be released. So that will give you a little bit more time to grab one of these. Now this is a Pro, so you're gonna have that 360 camera up front. Now these guys over here, they normally do everything at MSRP. They're not advertising any discounts or anything like that, but you can always reach out to them and ask them if they have any discounts. So I'll just take you guys over here and just show you the two that they have really quick. And I'll show you my truck too, because I'll show you what I was kind of talking about. So on the new Pro, you see how my Pro 2023, you see how it has the black fender flares? Well, that's what the 4Runners will look like on the Pro. So they got one limited over here. Got one limited. And then they got this guy. What is this, the off-road, I bet? Yeah, so this is an off-road. Get you guys a price on that limited too. So $51,000, guys. Can you see it? Here's your options. So they got that kinetic dynamic suspension, the KDS, and you got your moonroof and all that good stuff there. See if any of this stuff is open. No, they're all locked. And then we'll get you guys a price of the limited. So the limited is $52,185. And the special color on this one is gonna be Blizzard Pearl. So not windshield pearl, but Blizzard Pearl. But yeah, that's it, guys. So they got two 4Runners here, and they typically have a good amount of them. Look at this little Maverick. They tired of the Maverick. They coming to get a Tacoma. Maverick too small. But yeah, guys, you could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this 2024 TRD Pro, or you need that 2025. Like I said, it's going to be at least $10,000 more. So I'm expecting these prices of the 2025 4Runners to be pretty expensive. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for checking out the channel. You guys have a good day and God bless. Peace.